Welcome to the Memorial Day weekend, the kickoff for summer. I bet you're having a barbecue, you're going to the beach, you're going to chase down a sail. Did you remember to stop by a cemetery to visit soldiers' graves who lost their lives at war? I'm Pete, and welcome to this special edition of Another Epic Journey. My cousin Tim and I feel very close to our grandfather. He was an immigrant from Norway who had 5 children, including our fathers. They were all part of the greatest generation. 3 of these girls of the family all married airmen and served in World War II. Our grandfather was in 3 war zones while serving in the Merchant Marines, and my dad served in the Army Corps of Engineers. All of our aunts and uncles were part of the greatest generation. The greatest generation are those Americans who grew up during World War I and lived through the Great Depression, many whom fought during World War II. Although they saw plenty of action in the war, by the grace of God, none of our uncles and grandfather perished in the line of duty, which is what Memorial Day is really all about, those who died in action. It's not about the 3-day weekend of barbecues and fun and games and the beach and the sails.
Your dad and Grandpa Pete also served in World War II. For sure, they were the greatest American generation. Uncle Bill was also your godfather.
The difficult times brought on by economic stress and war created a generation that knew how to withstand hardships of rationing, hard work, sacrifice, and loss of life. As a result, they built a better world because of it. It is these very hardships of life that form the true character of the greatest generation, and they built the strongest America this world has ever seen. After the war, the greatest generation built homes, careers, families, and prospered for some 50 years after the war.
This was the greatest American generation.
To commemorate Memorial Day, we need to be thinking about our fallen war heroes in the line of duty. National cemeteries get decorated with flowers on the graves by Boy Scouts and other groups, as well as remaining family members who visit their loved ones. The first national observance of Memorial Day was May 30th, 1868. It was first known as Decoration Day from the flowers placed on soldiers' graves. The holiday was proclaimed by Commander-in-Chief John A. Logan of the Grand Army of the Republic to honor the Union soldiers that had died in the Civil War. But the real problem with Memorial Day is that we shouldn't have to have it. Yet, it's in our human DNA to be jealous and greedy, which tend to make us want to kill each other, which escalates into war. Unfortunately, that's not going to change. It's been going on since Cain killed Abel. It was not until after World War I that the day was expanded to honor those who had died in all American wars. In 1971, Memorial Day was declared a national holiday by an act of Congress, though it is still often called Decoration Day. Memorial Day is dedicated only to those who died in battle or after injuries sustained in battle, rather than active duty soldiers or living veterans. Whether you take time for a moment of silence or spend the whole day reflecting, Memorial Day reminds us that freedom comes at a cost. To commemorate Memorial Day, we need to be thinking about our fallen heroes in the line of duty. National cemeteries get decorated with flowers on the graves by Boy Scouts and other groups, as well as remaining family members who visit their loved ones. So while you're sitting in traffic, chasing sales, and going to the beach and a barbecue with some friends, please reflect on the cost of freedom that you have to be able to do these things. Give thanks to the greatest generation, and most importantly, to the soldiers who died in action in all wars to give you this freedom.